Oh, it's food cold. Mm. Hey y'all, what is going on? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got three people up in here. Y'all had to go for. I had to go warm my food up, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Hey Sting, hey Miss Jumper Joy, hey Ree, hey Lakeisha. Happy Tuesday. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me pretty good? Am I buffering? 'Cause y'all know this Wi-Fi is horrible up here on this new floor I'm on, y'all. Welcome. Oh, it's raining so hard outside, y'all. Oh my God, I didn't even know it was raining. Welcome, 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 welcome back to In the Safe Zone. If y'all always here, welcome to In the Safe Zone. If y'all new here, do me a favor, hit that like button. Even the few little people that's in the bushes. At least let the likes match the views, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guess what, y'all? I'm popping up on a lunchtime conversation. Miss y'all so much, and I just thought, hey, Nessa Pooh, how you doing? So Roger say, good night. It's night where you are. It's morning where I am, baby. But anyway, y'all, welcome, 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 welcome. What is good? Happy, happy, happy. What is today? Tuesday. So everybody, what y'all doing for this good lunch hour? Y'all can see, I am eating. So pardon me this one time, and I promise not to smack. I am eating fish, potatoes, macaroni, and shrimp and grits. This is what they brought today at work, y'all. So what's good? What's beautiful? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can share my live. I put too much seasoning on there. Hold on. Y'all, we got so much going on here in Memphis till Yeah, we had a case back here about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, where a baby, a newborn baby, was thrown in the Mississippi River, and the mom was unalive. And for the longest, they didn't know who did it, y'all. But today, the trial starts of the person who unalived the girl and they newborn. Yeah, it was her boyfriend. Well, her kid's dad. And that trial has started here in Memphis, and I'm following that. And y'all, it's just a lot going on from that to the National Guard being, coming and all of this stuff going on. It's a lot going on in Memphis, y'all. Y'all hit the like button for me, please, and share the live if you will. What Nessa say? Homesick, I know. Oh, what's wrong, Nessa? We praying for you, baby. I hope you ain't got COVID, Nessa. Please don't tell me you got COVID, boo. But needless to say, we praying for you, love. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to share my live out. Let me see what's going on. Okay, I got it. Hold on, let me turn down the sound and I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna hit my own. Okay. Yes, Nelson, we hope you feel better, boo. Cause baby, I know how it is when you have home sick, baby. So Nelson, I'm still confused about this whole super chat setting goal thing. Cause now that I'm on the computer, I don't even see how you set the super chat goal. This is weird. But that's okay. I know you can set a goal for gifts. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can do it right quick, y'all. Hold on. Welcome, welcome, welcome to anybody coming in. Hey, Miss Annette, how are you, love? Let me see. I don't know how you do the goal. I don't guess you can do the goals no more for that child. I don't think you can. You could only set like I don't know. Y'all, I'm so confused. But anyway, let's see if I can. Let me see. It says 10 gifts. See, and I think this gonna be like the missed those gifts that you seen. It's not the super chats anymore, y'all. I don't know. I think they doing some different stuff on YouTube because this just don't even look right no more. I don't know. But you know what? We ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna see if this is right here. Hold up. I'm gonna see. And maybe y'all can help me out to see how it go. I don't know. I think it's just actually super. I don't know if it's even super stickers or super chats for those gifts. I don't know what it is. It just says gifts. But anyway, so yep, y'all. So it's a lot going on here in Memphis. But we making the best of it, y'all. We definitely are. Because at this point, there ain't nothing we can do about it. The National Guard coming, and we're gonna have to deal with everything that come with it. So we're not gonna fuss and fight about it anymore. But anyway, please hit the like button and badges are available. Yes, they are. Vanessa, did I ever send you my badge link? So you can drop it in the chat. But it don't never really do well in here, so I ain't gonna worry about it. But y'all know I do have badges, super stickers, super chat, super thanks, gifts. I got a super gold set. Um, if y'all want to help a girl out, it will be very, 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 very much appreciated. So today I just wanted to kind of come in and in lieu of everything going on, try to get back on the swing of things of my commentary. Y'all, we got shrimp and grits today too. They bought all type of they bought all type of food today for us. Hey, pretty bad. But I kind of want to just kind of come and talk to y'all and give a little encouragement. I want to kind to discuss today, like we used to do on lunchtime conversations, mental health 101. optimal nurturing. And y'all, as y'all know, our mental health is very important. Mental health and self-care is just as well as important as our physical health, y'all. And that's what I'm a huge advocate of. I'm an advocate of physical health care too, but mental health care, everybody knows that's my baby. Okay, it's set for 10, but I don't know if it's super chat or the gifts. I don't know, y'all. It's weird. I don't know. I think they changed and stuff, so I don't know. Thank you, Miss Annette, for those blue and green hearts. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. So yeah, today I want to talk a little bit. I'm here for it. I work out physically for my mental. Absolutely. Hey, baby T. So y'all hit the like button, share the laugh for me, please, if you will. As y'all know, I'm trying to get back in this good old aneurysm. The more you like and share, the more I get back in. But today we're gonna talk a little bit about mental health 101 and optimal nurturing. And today I'm not referencing what I normally reference very well, mind.com. Today I'm just reading from a little something from Kathy Tompkins. And she wrote this awesome article on Mental Health 101, y'all. And I'm gonna share it with y'all. Hey David. Baby T saying good afternoon, everyone. It's super chat. Is it super chat or is it the gifts? I don't know, y'all. Somebody click it. Even if you don't do nothing like 99 cents. See what it calculated to be if it's a gift or a super chat. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we gonna figure this thing out together, y'all. But mental health 101, optimal nurturing. These are thoughts for families, y'all. You from the USA? Yes, Ali, I am. And one's mental health is a fluent element of life. It concludes our emotional well being, our social relationships, and our inner life, and our sense of self. We come into this world with a brain more or less ready for the world than our experiences, both prenatal and upon delivery. We begin to leave their marks on our mental health. Less than optimal genes may lay dormant under optimal conditions, but may rage into action when what, y'all? When stress reaches critical proportions. A lot of times it just lays dormant, it's just in there. But when something go on in our lives, whether it's stressful, whether it's traumatic, you know, whether you're dealing with some PTSD, anything. That's what triggers. That's what triggers. That's what rage it into condition in action when these stressful situations come about in our lives. So let's examine optimal mental health first. This way, when our mental health or our mental health of our loved ones take a detour or something happens, we will be able to recognize the warning signs and can provide the support needed for recovery. Optimal mental health means that the individual participates in the world fully and to the best of their ability. Each of us is very new, unique. None of us are the same. When our mental health is serving us, we can offer the world our best. That best may demonstrate as a variety of skills and characteristics such as planning, being loving, creating, building, thinking, organizing, listening, being supportive, guiding, patience, cooperating, being optimistic versus being pessimistic, clarity, and on and on. The work and the service we deliver benefit ourselves, our loved ones, our friends, and our whole community at large. To go a little bit deeper, our emotional well being reflects our circumstances. We are responsive to the events around us, but not overwhelmed by them. Our emotions are adequately controlled, but not so controlled as to be invisible to others and ourselves and our trusted family members. We express our emotions in an accurate way and in ways that bring trusted others into our emotional lives. We recognize when we need the comfort and connection to those trusted others to maintain our stability, our emotional well being. When the inevitable happens or challenges come in our life on our path, the mentally healthy person rises to the occasion. If you're not mentally healthy when things come about in our lives, you don't rise to the occasion. It just don't happen, y'all. It just don't happen. We rally and need resources, and we come out the other side, possibly changed, but still intact. This is called resilience. The ability to bounce back from adversity. Y'all, resilience is simply the ability to bounce back from adversity. Thank you, Nelson. Yes, hit the like one. Notice it isn't done in isolation. Resources include others with unique skills and knowledge. When our mental health is optimal, that means when it's at our peak, when it's what's the other word what I'm looking for? When it's in a good state, our physiological and psychological well-being reflects that good mental state. We recognize our unique strengths and weaknesses. We are free to ask for help and support we need, so our problem-solving abilities are sufficient to meet any challenge that comes our way in life. Our sense of security and confidence can withstand challenges and hardships. We remain optimistic in the face of adversity, and we are satisfied with a lot in our lives, even as we enjoy pursuing new goals. Optimal mental health means we have a variety of levels of social relationships. Some can be intimate, some casual, some functional, and some that are exclusively nurturing. This connectedness is central to our humanness. A mentality that's healthy, keyword being healthy, navigates these relationships with authenticity and respect for the individuality of others. We are less vulnerable to pressure to keep up with the Joneses when our mental health is intact. This gets a bit more complicated while we're in our adolescent years. Well, I'm gonna say adolescent to teenage years, and we'll go into depth in this a little more in another time when it deals with the adolescents and the kids. Right now, we're talking about adults. Adults. The teens pool of age makes social connections need to be huge, but for this developmental stage is a top priority because this is the time of life when adulthood is on the horizon. Our ability to function beyond home is even more important. Identity development and a sense of where one fits in the greater world get a foothold while we're in adolescence. Unfortunately, our brain development and a sense of where one fits in the greater world get a foothold once we're going and coming into adolescence. Our brain development and our social structures don't exactly sync. Just like when toddlers' brains get pruned of unused connections, so do our teenage brains. This often makes for erratic and confusing behavior. The tidy kid becomes a slob, the organized child becomes a forgetful teen, and the pleasant person gets less predictable, a bit more confrontational at times. In our country, a person becomes legally accountable at the age of 18. Unfortunately, only by the age of 25 does this developmental pruning start to settle. In the meantime, maintaining a teen's mental health and that of their parents might require a lot of effort. So, in other words, this all starts in our adolescent years, leading up into our teen years, leading up into our young adult years, and leading on over into adult and senior years. The state of our mental health, it begins technically when we are born, y'all. When our mental health is stable, everything around us is stable. When your mental health is out of whack, everything is out of whack. That's why you see a lot of people crashing out. You see a lot of people that can't handle the smallest of things. You see them can't handle the smallest of stress. Everything is so in an uproar. You're getting angry really, really fast. You can't control your emotions. All of that is a part of mental health, y'all. All of that is a part of, having good, stable mental health. Now, I know a lot of people might say, and don't really want to talk about mental illness, Because why? The stigma. We don't want people to know, first of all, that we're diagnosed with a mental illness. Second of all, you don't want people to know that you're getting therapy. That's another thing. Because what? I done talked about it on this channel too many times. It's a stigma related to mental health. It's a stigma related to asking for help. It's a stigma related to therapy. Culturally, we don't like getting therapy. Men definitely don't like getting therapy. You talk to a man about getting some help and going to see a counselor, you're gonna get a lot of pushback because I guess naturally people don't want to be stigmatized when it comes down to their mental health. And I can understand it because people frown upon different psychological disorders. People frown on people that's taking medication. So that person has every right to feel like I don't want to talk about my mental health. I don't want to, I don't want people to even know that I'm dealing with any type of mental illness because I'm gonna get talked about. People gonna look down on me. People are going to shun me. It is my hope and my prayer, which is why I have made mental health. That's my well, I guess I could say I base this platform off of mental awareness because I'm trying to change that stigma. I am trying to put it out there to a place where it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to seek counseling. It's okay to seek therapy. Even if you are a male, it's okay. It's okay to cry. Okay to show emotion. It's okay not to be okay. You know, and I think culturally, if we can get past the stigma of what people talk about and what people say, I think that'll improve in our culture as far as asking for help and getting help. Because, we hear it a lot on here. Let's just be honest. You hear it a lot on here. Oh, they mental. They dealing with mental illness. These people crazy. Based off some of the things. Ooh, we are. Hold on. Based off some of the things that happen on here and what people say and what they do. I mean, you hear it so much till people gonna frown up on it. Because it's always talked about in a negative light. But that's why I built this platform to let people know. Ain't nothing wrong with. Oh, this is not gonna work out. Ain't nothing wrong with getting counseling. Ain't nothing wrong with discussing your mental health. Ain't nothing wrong with talking about diagnoses and things that you have. But on the other hand, I understand why people don't do it because your son don't hear, your docs don't hear. People put it out. They put it out the wrong way. I get it. I totally get it. But that's why I built my platform. I'm a huge advocate of mental health and mental health awareness. And I'm gonna just keep on talking about it. I'm just gonna keep on putting it out there because I know it's reaching somebody. If I don't help but one person along the way while I'm talking about building up your mental health, keeping your mental health safe, protecting your peace. Don't let anybody bring you to a low, 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 low place of hate because of the things that they're saying and that they're doing. Because all this is doing is bringing you down. All this is doing is causing you to have physical ailments. All of this is just causing you to have psychological stress. And I don't know if people just can't see it. I don't know if they don't want to believe it. I don't know what's going on. But you surely have to be able to see and recognize and observe that all of that stress, all of that arguing, all of that going back and forth, all of that getting your heart rate so up high and all this intense of things, it is messing with your mental, it is messing with your physical. It's messing with it. People might sit on here all day long, y'all, and say, "Oh, that ain't doing nothing to me. That ain't bothering me." Yes, it is. It is most definitely taking some type of toll on your body, either emotionally or physically, spiritually too. That's why I always preach what? Protect your peace. Don't let nobody get you out of character. Always put your self care in. Do the things that you need to do for yourself. Take care of you. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody else gonna do it. Nobody else is gonna do it. Your mental health is your responsibility. Your mental well being is your responsibility. Now, we got people out here that can help you along the way with it, such as psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists like myself. Well, I'm doing a different role now, but was in therapy for 10 years. All of these people, counselors, case managers, all these people can help you along the way. But it's something that you have to want to address and want for yourself. It's something that you have to do. You have to make I'm gonna say we have to make the move. Pretty Black says we men are stubborn. Yeah. And when it comes down to counseling therapy, I don't understand that. Because when I think back over my caseload that I've had over the last 10 years of doing individual therapy with people, I've had more women than men. And then the ones that you do get, they don't stay very long, some of them, because they just don't want to talk about the issues at hand. In order to be successful in counseling, y'all, you have to start at the root of the problem. And that's the issue. A lot of people don't want to start at the root. They don't want to start at the beginning because it's too hard. It's too hard to talk about it. It's bringing up too many bad memories. It's bringing up trauma. But you got to start at the beginning in order to make it to the end. And that's another reason why a lot of people don't want to get counseling. It's too hurtful. It's too hard. They feel it's traumatic, but you got to go through that process in order to get out on the other side. You got to. Let me see. Pretty Black says my new mentor. Thank you, Pretty Black. I hope you subscribe to the channel and get a badge, cause that's what this channel is all about, honey. Hey, Chill. Salute and respect. Hey, Chill, Chill. How you doing? BA says, sis, I think you bought honey. I might be, I might have snatched a few little edges out when I took them braids out, baby. I don't know, but I still got plenty. I can assure you I ain't balling. I got plenty of hair up under here down my back. Sting says, not me. I have an appointment October the 26th to see my therapist. Sting, that is awesome. I see you, Vanessa, with them 100. Okay, October the 2nd. That's awesome. Hey, Aunt Tiffany Boo, how you doing? I went through therapy after the passing of my children. The best thing ever for me because I gained a whole. Okay, well, listen, I am so glad that therapy has helped you read, and I am so sorry. I see you say after the passing of your children. Lord, I'm so sorry that you had to go through even losing a child. That's something I can't attest to because I've never lost a child. I got one child. He's 20, no, 37 years old, and I can't imagine. See me now. I have to move around in my office. I mean, can y'all hear me? Am I froze on my back? Because I have to move around because my Wi-Fi is choppy on this floor. When I was upstairs, it was fine. Down here is horrible. Um, but yeah, I am so sorry and my condolences. I couldn't imagine. Now I have lost a husband. I did. I lost my husband 2 years ago. And I'm dealing with that right today. But I have not had, oh God, I'm sending prayers up for you. Hey, Selaton. Hey, Seragnis. How you doing, love? Yes, ma'am. My trauma is from my childhood sting, and it has to start there. You have to start at the beginning to make it through on the end. And that's what most people don't want to do. They don't want to they don't want to start therapy because they know they got to talk about some hard things. They don't want to discuss those hurtful things and those hurtful memories if they can remember them. Because you got to remember, y'all, doing childhood trauma, a lot of times we don't remember what happened in our childhood. Depending on what age we are, we don't know and can't remember what happens. And then all of a sudden, one day, a smell, um, a sound, something triggers you. And you start to thinking and remembering stuff like out of nowhere. But the trauma started as a child. And you got to work through that trauma and work your way to the other side. in order to successfully work your way out of that trauma. And a lot of people don't want to do that. It takes a good therapist to want to bring that out and bring that person to a point of trust and rapport to want to talk about hurtful things that happen in their lives. So I totally get it. I understand. But that's why I preach awareness. That's why I talk so much about mental health disorders, diagnosis, medications, counseling. That's why I talk so much about that because of the stigma of it. And people just don't want to get counseling, y'all. They don't. Um, Yes, ma'am. My trauma is from my childhood. Yes, ma'am. I know. Yes, ma'am. Hey, young Riaz, aka Drip King, how you doing, love? How are you? Risa, I am still in therapy. Probably will be the rest of my life, and thank you. Yes, yes. It. Some people think you could come through therapy and do a couple sessions and work things out. That's the case for some people, but that's not the case for everybody. Some people, like you said, they're in therapy all their lives. They don't ever get to a point where they feel like they can discharge and do it on their own. That's what we call long-term therapy. Then you got what is called short-term therapy, and it's only designed to be of support for a short time. Then, of course, we got group therapy, where you're sitting in a room with a lot of people dealing with a whole lot of similar situations as you. It's not quite as personable, but it also helps to sit in that room with other people that done went through the same things you done went through. So you can pull from them and they can pull from you. So you have to figure out which type of therapy is it that you even need first before you even, consider going. So you will know what's best for you. I got some people that love group therapy as opposed to being in individual therapy. It's a preference. It's a personal preference. Um, hey legendary, how are you? Hey beautiful. I have identity crisis phases since birth. I slip in and out. Young reaction, that's okay. That's definitely okay as long as you're in counseling, as long as you're working the program, then that's all you need. It's gonna you're gonna slip in and out. You're gonna slide, so to speak. But as long as you're continuing to do your part and work the program, work the coping skills, work with your therapist slash counselor, that's all anybody can ask. That's it. That's all. Okay, I want to make sure I ain't miss nobody. Let's see. I am doing good, fam. That's good. Let's say thank you, Miss Diva. Thank you, Miss Diva. Oh, thank you for the floating heart. I see it. See, and it didn't count. So see, I don't know, y'all. This gold thing is crazy. It ain't. I don't think it counted toward the goal, but I don't know what's going on. But y'all, we not gonna worry about it. We gonna figure that goal thing out. And it says on I literally recovered 20 times in my life. I have never gave up on life 2 times and nearly close to third time. I've been counseling 2 times in my life. That's awesome, young Riaz. Please keep it up. Do what you need to do, baby. Do what you need to do. And I know from us talking on here and you come in my chat for months and months and months, I know you doing good. And I can see it. I can see it because we even had conversation. You done talked about some things that was happening. So it's always good to see you in the chat. Before I started therapy, I was a hot mess. Thing that's okay. Some of us are hot mess even not in therapy. So it's okay. It is okay. All I need is a good talking to. I get that, and that's what a good therapist does. We talk. We talk. I have coping skills and I talk to family. That's awesome. Thank you, Vanessa, for being a member of Peace, Love, and Joy for 12 months. Vanessa, you've been rocking with me for just as long as I've had those days. And I appreciate you so much. If y'all got milestones, drop them in the chat so we can talk about them and I can say thank you. I know I used to have a lot of badge holders, and I still got them. I still got them, not as many as I had. But I want to appreciate and thank everybody that's still hanging around that got badges with me because this is what I plan to do. If I can on a daily, is come out in lunchtime and bring back the lunchtime conversations about mental health, about self care, self love, my personal widow journey. That's my plan. So today, I figured I could do it, and I did. I looked at the street, I scanned the street, I didn't see anybody live. So I was like, this is my chance. So I'm gonna try to start back doing this, y'all, and y'all can grab those badges back. I wish I could drop my let me see. Let me see if I can drop my link from over here. Somebody might want to grab it. Hey, Miss Diva. She said, hello, I want to say something else in chat. Hey, boo. It's okay now, but back then I was bugging out back and say something. It's okay. It's okay, Sting. We all done been there at some point in time. And if a lot of us has not been in counseling, we need to be. We just not doing it. We just not doing it, honey. So you okay. Don't feel no type of way about that. Because a lot of us need what it is that we got going on. We need counseling too. I need it. After the death of my husband and my nephew and my great nephew, 2 weeks apart. I didn't seek it. I thought I could do it on my own. I said, for somebody to sit up and talk to other people every day to work through their grief, I should know how to do that. But y'all, it's not the same. It's not the same. And that's a decision I should have never made. But I did. And I regret that to this day. And I'm thinking about finding me a good therapist and starting my grief counseling with a counselor. Because I did good for myself. I know the tools. I know what all the therapists gonna say. I've been doing this 10 years. I've been doing therapy for 10 years. But I think hearing it from another therapist would benefit me better. And that's the worst decision I could have ever made, not to go into counseling. But it's all good. It's all good. We gonna get this thing together, y'all. And we gonna do it together. We're gonna do it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can hold on. Do this whole thing. Trying to put my membership. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got it. I got it. Y'all, I have now. Let me tell y'all what I got. I got 7,803 subscribers. I've gained over 250 subscribers over the last month, and I appreciate whomever is tuning in to your girl. I really do. I appreciate y'all. My goal is to hit that 8,000 soon, and I think I am. I think I'm gonna hit it, y'all. Okay, y'all. I think I can do it. Y'all tell me if y'all see this in the chat. See if y'all see that. It might let you click it, it might not to grab a membership. I got 2 affordable tiers, y'all. And if you can't click that and somehow they don't work, I do have it posted on my community tab and you can click it and go to it from there. I am trying to get this channel back going, y'all. And I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Hold on. Young Riaz says, in the States, when I realized at my age, I am best of world situation because I am UK citizen, okay, and Pakistan heritage, and I was raised in a multicultural, and I am neurodivergent with Parisian ancestry. Oh wow, Young Riaz, that is so awesome. I knew you had a Pakistani heritage because you do your videos and your reels. You always share a lot of Pakistani artists. So I kind of figured that y'all, this is just really bugging me. I don't like this. Hold on. And so, yeah, that is so awesome. Okay. This is I love to hear. Thank you. I'm trying to get this thing together, honey, because this bun is not working today for some reason. But thank you, honey. I done took those braids down to color my hair. I'm getting ready to put my braids back in on the fifth. And it says, so I am all good now. I will let you know if anything matters. Thank you. Definitely. You can always contact me, Young Riaz, on a off the record type thing, boo. Girl, I just left my mental therapy class 4 days after week. Oh, blessings for real. Hold on. So you said I just left my mental therapy class 4 days after week. So you taking that up? That is so awesome. And yes, I take medicine and I don't care who knows. It's for my mental health. Absolutely. I'm on medicine too. I had to get on trazodone. And I think I'm gonna have to get on an anti-anxiety medicine soon. It's okay. I don't know why people shun at that. That's weird to me. It is okay. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you, boo. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you after the live. Okay, you see it good. So that's it. I can put it in here. I have to do it from a computer though, y'all. I don't know if y'all can somebody click that and see if it'll actually let you click it to get a membership. I believe everyone should take mental health classes, especially group. Oh, blesses me too. But you know what? You can't convince everybody to do it. You cannot convince everybody to do it. I don't know what the issue is, but you can't. Now, I took all of those classes when I was in my graduate program for counseling, and I took a lot of those classes when I was in my undergraduate program for social work. So I've already taken all of them. You can't click on, I don't know what's wrong. Let me see. Hold on. See, now when I click on it from the computer, Vanessa, it take you right to it to join my channel. I think is you can't click links from here. That's what it is, y'all. Y'all gonna have to go to my page, to my community tab in order to get a membership. Y'all I don't know what's going on. Now, if I had a kind stream yard, it would let you do it. It's weird. He should be in therapy too. Absolutely, blessings. Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with it. Do you know how many children we have in therapy here where I work at? And it helps. And it helps. I don't understand why people don't want to get their children the help that they need. And even as adults won't get into counseling. Adults won't seek therapy and know full well that they need it. And they won't seek it. That I don't know. I don't know why. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why. But you know what? This is why I do what I do. This is why I'm glad I'm back out here with my daily lives, lunchtime lives, with my mental health awareness. Because at the end of the day, y'all, this is a topic that ain't covered in this sector, you know? So at the end of the day, I think it's needed, and I'm going to keep pushing and keep trying. I'm definitely going to do that. And I know, people don't want to hear this, and my chat won't be full, and that's okay because nobody wants to hear this type of commentary in this sector. You know, if I was on here wilding out and crashing out and doing all that type of stuff, that's the best I can do, y'all. This chat will be full, but it's okay because, like I said, if I can only get one person along the way, I know I'm doing my job. I know I'm doing my job. Thank you, Legendary. Okay, so it did capture that one. Okay, I don't understand. See, it didn't capture when somebody sent me something earlier. Let's see. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. I think YouTube need to fix this. I don't know. But thank you, Legendary. Thank you. Um, blessings. As a kid, I was very, very insecure about my brown skin tone, but only till 20 I accepted it. Okay, young Red. So you didn't like your you didn't like the color of your skin, boo. But the important thing is you accept it now, baby. You accept it now. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Sting, exactly. We need this kind of life. And Sting, these folks don't want to hear this. Shoot. These folks don't want to hear this. But it is needed. And that's why I'm gonna keep pushing and keep coming, no matter no matter what. I'm gonna keep doing it every day. Because it is needed. We don't have anybody in this sector talking about it. So that's my goal is to come every day with some type of mental health, something, just every day, honey. Let's see what this talking about. Okay, so that's all of it. I think I covered, yeah, I covered everything I want to talk about regarding mental health 101 because, of course, y'all know that's where you start. That's where you start at the beginning. And every day we're going to talk about something different. We're going to talk about something different. Y'all can even drop in the chat. Y'all can even drop in the chat if y'all what topics y'all want to hear. Because now this channel been going for over a year and a half. I've covered a lot of topics, but I know I got a lot of new subscribers and I got a lot of new people that's over here. So I'm probably gonna have to do a little repeating because a lot of my, strong support I had when I was doing all those topics, they gone. They dropped me like a hot potato when all this stuff happened. They gone. So a lot of these people are new. So I feel like I got to start over or start again. So some of this stuff is gonna be repeated, but it's okay. It's okay. Because whatever I lost y'all when the whole breakup thing happened, I don't want them back. Honestly, I don't. Honestly, I don't. Because I feel like this, and this is the honest truth of how I feel. The whole thing, I don't even think I ever addressed this before because I'm not the type of person that come out here and address anything. I'm not going to address anything. I'm not going to respond to anything because I see where that gets people out here in this sector. The minute you respond to something, then you're pulled into a back and forth, a back and forth, a back and forth. My channel has never been about that. I've never been about that, me personally. So I just figure, hey, but most people take your silence as you're scared. Most people take your silence as, oh, she don't, why she ain't saying no, why she ain't talking, whatever the case may be. I'm not like that because I'm not going to get pulled into something that's going to end up affecting my mental health, my physical health, and my spiritual well being. Because what would they look like if I'm constantly out here on my channel trying to promote protecting your peace and controlling your emotions and all of these things, but yet still I am pulled into a back and forth in a power struggle with somebody on here. I can't do that. I'm not about that. So I don't think I've ever even addressed it, but the whole situation, it affected me. It definitely affected me because when you form relationships with people out here and you have relationships with these people for over 2 years, you feel like, dang, you know, and everybody that was around that knows what happened, knows how it happened and what led up to it happening. I just feel like people that pulled away from me, dropped badges from me, stopped coming into my chat. I just feel like if you can do that, knowing that I have not done anything wrong, something don't add up with it. It just don't add up with it, especially if I have not done anything to you personally at all, which I ain't done nothing to nobody personally, but to stop supporting me, you know, because of something that happened, I feel like okay, then I don't need that type of support. Because the type of support I want out here on these YouTube streets, just like on my Facebook and on my TikTok, I want pure support. The type of support where people purely support you for you, not because of nobody else, not because of how they found you or who sent you or whatever the case may be. Peer support is support of that person, purely for them, purely for their platform. And obviously that didn't happen here. It didn't happen here because I lost a lot. I'm talking about I lost a lot as far as badge holders, supporting the chat. I lost a lot. And it did take a toll on me. And it did affect me a little bit. But I had to pull back. I had to pull back. I had to stop and look at things for what they were. And I said, okay, if this the way it's gonna go, all right, I get it. And I did take a hiatus. You know, I did take a sabbatical for months and months after all of that happened because a lot of the evil things that were spewed out here about me and trying to affect my job and affect my livelihood and all of this to just lies. I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. Because what you're not gonna do is mess with my livelihood. No, not something I done built, something a place where I done been 23 plus years. Nah, we ain't finna do that. It wasn't worth it to me. So to protect my peace and my mental health, yeah. I took a sabbatical, and it has really affected this channel. That's why I'm trying to get back into the aneurysm, because once you're out here and you're gone and try to come back, it's hard. It's hard, y'all. But like I said all that to say, I don't want that type of support. If you could leave me based on whatever, and I ain't did nothing to you personally, then that's not what I want. I don't even want that around me. Okay, let me catch a few more of these comments before I get up out of here. I think I read that realize the root of the problem is my deep root of the rise face my brother. I'm trying to heal myself and create my own identity. I realized it at 23. Well, you realized the young readers, and thank you. I'm so proud and thankful that you did. Like you said, if you can just help one, yes, and I thank you. Thank you, Steen. Young Riaz, God created you on purpose and He designed you His perfect way. Yes, He did. Blessings. I'm with you. I'm loving my classes. You learn so much. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. In the same time, there are so many British born Pakistanis who suffer from the same thing as me, but some don't realize until they're older. Some know but don't care. Some are in denial. Some are like me trying to break it. That's awesome. And I hope I ain't time nobody, y'all. Y'all, if I time somebody, y'all let me know. I ain't trying to do it. Um, Young Ria says, I am glad God created me the way I am. Absolutely. Hey, Sam. Yes, Christ is King. Absolutely. Nessa, I totally agree. I'm just saying, Nessa, and like I said, this ain't no dig at nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just my true feelings and thoughts about it. That's all it is. Hey, Surrender 95, thank you for the 199 super chat, baby. She said, it says I'm a heart that y'all hit the like button on it. Thank you. And it says on the real reason I want to fix my problems is because I don't want my bloodline to suffer the worst of stuff, and I don't want it to become a generational trauma. And you don't want it to become a generational trauma. Absolutely, young Riaz. That's why you break that. That's why we break generational curses. Because we don't want it to continue. We don't. We don't want it to continue. That's the thing. Yes, that's why I say what I gotta say, stand on and move on. Absolutely. I will not go back and forth with garbage talk with someone who don't know me. Absolutely. Their thoughts of me are not facts. It's their problem. That's the key. Say what you gotta say and move it on along, baby. That's how you protect your peace. Don't get constantly pulled into it and constant focusing on it. It's okay to state your piece and move on. That's the key. That's the key. Hey, T-Lo, how are you, love? You do TikTok too? Okay. Tilo finally see. Hey, Nick with Tasha. Hey, my name is Days on Honey. Hey, boo, how you doing? I've been catching your videos and your lives. I've been really catching it. I got to try to make sure I got all my notifications set because I've been seeing you and y'all been supporting. Miss Diggs for me. I respect how you move. I wish I had that kind of control. Actually, I've learned what to do and not to do with my channel by watching what's going on in this sector. Yeah. And that's how I learned. I seen it from the beginning. I'm like, oh my God. If you come out here and say anything or try to debunk something, debunk a lie, or just tell the truth, or it's like, oh my God, here we go. And then everybody comes with, it's like, mm-mm. No, 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 no. That's not gonna happen. Mm-mm. Um, I think I said thank you, blessings for your 199, didn't I, baby? Thank you. If I did not heart it, hit the like button. That's fine. We was waiting patiently for you to return. I know, Sting, and it's been so hard to get to this point where I can come and do a lunchtime conversation live like I used to. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody walked up in here, but I'm finna get ready to get up off here anyway, cause I almost been on here an hour. I gotta take her something in a few minutes. Let me go back up. I don't want to miss nobody. Seems like maturity is becoming this thing. And they call it post-cognitive syndrome. It's a form of PTSD because some British-born Pakistanis are born and suffer from. Oh, see, you teaching me something, young Riaz. You teaching me something up in here today, baby. I love it. I do. Because we can all learn something. Thank you, Insights on her, for supporting. I'm learning as I go. That's okay, shooting shit with Tasha. Keep going, baby. You doing good. My symptoms are depression, anxiety, preference of Western society, and confusion of identity due to misplaced feelings and thoughts. It's okay. Work your program, work your coping skills, talk to your family, young Riaz. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I started a page, but after what I see what really goes on, I said this was not for me. Sting is not for the weak. It's not for the, I ain't gonna say weak because you're not weak. It's not for the, it's not for everybody. I'm gonna put it like this. Because it's not about weakness, which is how a lot of people probably view me, so to speak, because they say I ain't respond to none of the foolishness, I ain't respond to none of the with all the stuff that was said about me. It's not about being weak, honey, because I'm a Gemini by heart. I can go here or here. I just know how to control my emotions. That's it, and that's all. But some have it, some don't. That okay, young Riaz. Yes, thing definitely have to be mindful and definitely don't want to lose yourself on this app. Man, there's a lot of people that lost themselves on this app, and we saw it. It played out in real time, y'all, and not just. I'm just speaking in general, not just in this sector. I see it all over these sectors because I be everywhere. I be some everywhere. I don't just be over here. I be some everywhere, y'all, and I see it all over. Have a great day, everyone. I have to make some phone calls too. Thank you, blessings for coming through, baby. Hit that like button for me on your way out. Have a wonderful day, blessings. Yes, but in the I am here for it. Thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I'm back on the throttle, y'all, trying to come with it. Um, I'm gonna try to do lunchtime every day if I can, but y'all know sometimes at my job things happen. And I won't be able to come at 12, but I'm gonna try to get in at least sometime during that day. But y'all stay tuned because that's what I want to bring back to the sector. What I was bringing before I took my time off and all of that, and everything. So, but yeah, I just had to go ahead and say that because I don't think I've ever said anything about it on here. But yeah, that I was taken back with a lot of people and with a lot of my supporters. I was, you know, and I just had to sit up and think about it. I was like, okay, well, you ain't did enough to these people, so don't worry about it. That's on them, and move on from it. And that's what I did. And now I'm in a rebuilding phase, but it's okay. I'm gonna rebuild. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely going to rebuild with y'all help. The people that still kind of coming up in here and supporting me and everything. I appreciate y'all so much. I really, really do. Um, but that's my time, y'all. Oh my God, it's been an hour. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for your likes, your shares, your gifts, your super chats, and your conversation and subscriptions. Thank y'all so much. Hit the like button for me on the way out if y'all did not hit. My goal was to get 40 likes from this live. I got 37. If I can get three more, I would be greatly appreciated. They wasn't for you no way if they left. Yeah, I agree. I feel like that. I feel like that. And then you got some, that still will check on me, so to speak. And I appreciate that too. I appreciate that too. I have a few that does that, and I appreciate them too. And they know who they are. They know who they are. Um, have a good day, chatters. Yes, you too. Thank you, Shunette Patasha, for the 100 floating hearts. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. I gotta go. My daughter just called. My son had a man. Oh, we're gonna keep him in our prayers, Sting. I'm gonna definitely put him on our noonday prayer too at the church. Keep me posted, boo, okay? Keep me posted. Thank you. Thank you for the shooting. What that was, floating hard. Look, I almost reached a little goal I was trying to set. I got 4 out of 5. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. But like I said, y'all, today's topic was, oh, I got it. Thank you for thank y'all. Thank you. Today's topic was mental health 101. And tomorrow we will see what the topic will be. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. And on that note, y'all, I am out of here. Followers, that's why I am a subscriber. Yeah, Miss Diva, that's the difference. Hmm. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Vanessa, for the green heart. Thank you for mine, for me, poo poo. You know I love you. I love y'all so bad. Thank y'all for y'all continue supporting. On that note, I'm gonna get out of here and I will see y'all down in somebody's chat today because y'all know I will be there. And if I feel like coming back later on, if I can get on these busy streets, I will. Talk to y'all later. Bye.